The problem has a paragraph followed by two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. Of the given four alternatives after these statements, choose the one that describes these statements correctly. Okay, so the paragraph is: a thin air film is formed by putting the convex surface of a plane convex lens over a plain glass plate. With monochromatic light, this film gives an interference pattern due to light reflected from the top, that is convex surface, and the bottom glass plate. Okay, now the situation is something like this. You have a glass plate, okay, and a thin air film, a very thin air film is formed, which is having a convex surface is formed on top of it. Now when a monochromatic light is incident, then this film gives a interference pattern due to the light reflected. Okay, let's say this light is incident here, so a portion of the light gets reflected and a portion gets refracted and then reflected. Okay, now this reflected light 1 and this reflected light 2, they both interfere somewhere here on the screen. Okay, now based on this we have to read the two statements. When light reflects from the air glass plate interface, the reflected waves suffer a phase change of pi. Okay, this we already know, that when a ray of light traveling from rarer to denser medium gets reflected at the interface, then a phase change of pi takes place. Okay, that means the incident ray and the reflected ray, they have a phase difference of pi, okay, which is equivalent to a path difference of lambda by 2. Okay, now the second statement is: the center of the interference pattern is dark. Okay, so the ray immediately after the reflection, that is immediate reflection on the surface, and one which gets reflected and then gets refracted, this, when they meet at the center, they form a dark fringe. Okay, this is also correct because this ray and this ray, they will be having a phase difference of pi. That means both the waves are out of phase to each other. But this statement 2 does not give you the correct explanation of statement 1. Okay, so statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, but statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. This option is correct.